is come back to the shop every once in a while and say, how'd they do that? Let's see if we can do that. I'm Eric Hollenbeck. Welcome to Tales from the Ox. Okay, so we're back at the shop here, and I want to show you how to make the pattern shingles on that fence that we did. Now please know that if I'm going to do it, I'm going to use that 36-inch bandsaw back there, the Norton. And I will stack 5 shingles at a time up and run in on it. My problem is I got an 1.25 inch blade on there right now. So we're going to use our little baby. So this is a jig, folks, see? Here's the bandsaw. That's bandsaw noise. And we have 2 patterns that we need to cut. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to get shingles. Bundles and bundles of shingles. And then you're going to separate them out into, in Victorian it was 6 inches and bigger. You got your whole stack. And you take the table saw is the very first thing, and you run them all to a specific size. They have to be a specific size in order for this to work. And like I said, in the old days it was 6 inches. You can fudge that a little bit. Okay, so here they are, 16 inches. Here's your jig that we made. We have to make 2 different patterns here. We're going to run up to the stop here, and we're held tight against this stop, telling us exactly how to go. And this is pinned right here, right there. And what is that number? This is 2.5 inches. That'd be 1.25 inches. Well, it's a full radius. It's a full 2.5. But it also has to be exactly square, 90 degrees to the leading edge of your saw. Okay, so we're good. We are powered up, folks. I do not like backing up. So we get everything out of there. And the reason we got to make 2 of these. The reason I don't like backing up is because everything about this is pushing that way. I got guides, everything. I got guides down there, everything. Nothing about it coming this way. Nothing. Ain't nothing holding it on but the tension of the blade. Okay, there's one. Here's another. Pretty easy peasy, huh? Okay, that's our 2. And I can demonstrate this with 2. So that's our 2 of them. Now what we want to cut is a circle. And that takes this jig. So let's pull this one off. You see under here? I had it held on through 2 clamps. Because it has to go in this way. Here's the table. We clamped it. So that's all cool. These are tricks I'm trying to show, folks. Clamp it on here. I'm solid. I got my stops. Everything is great. Here's my pin. Can you see my pin right here? See my, ow! That was a joke. So what I want to do is come up this way to this mark right there. See it? So we'll get it lit up. Come in to my mark, up against my stop here. Now I'm on my pin. To my stop. And there's my circle. Okay, let's make one more of those, okay? Okay, now let's look at this. So we put these shingles up. Now we're trying to make that pattern, remember? The circle, remember it was a circle? We could have cut a half circle here, huh? And then put it on top of here, and it would have been a circle. But look, Ben, the water's gonna get down. See, the water's gonna get in here. There's no stopping it, other than the shingles below it. So the water gets through this shingle, but then hits the one below it and can't get to the siding. If we did what I just said, the water's going to get down in here. So what they did is that they did this way. Now we've just covered up that shingle line. And then let's take this other one that we made and put it over here. And oh my gosh, we just got our circle with no way that the water can get down. Because the water gets through these two, it runs into here, like that. Get it? Hey, there's a trick, folks. So you make 2 jigs. Do the tape here. This pin is 1/2 of the diameter of the finished product. It has to be. It has to be lined up 90 degrees and diameter, correct. It's 1/2 the diameter. And you get those two, and that's why when you start out, starts cutting. Oh, now we're going out of the cut. Now we're going out. Now we're completely out. Has to be right at the 90 degree. That's the one thing you got to watch for. Okay, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and there's a little trick. And as we go around these buildings, that would be what I would like to do, is come back to the shop every once in a while and say, how'd they do that? Let's see if we can do that. Because that, to me, is passing on the information to the next generation. Okay, you guys. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And you can also watch videos here and here.